So this is pretty wild. There's like 2 coyotes middle of the day right behind my house. So I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I hope they're not eating my chickens out back or something. Hey guys, Brooke Whipple here. Thanks for joining me today. Remember this? A couple months ago, I picked up a roadkill coyote. Look at it today. Yeah. And I picked up another one. Whoops, it's upside down. Check it out. I home tanned these. Stay tuned. I'll show you how I did it. Today I'm continuing to work on these coyote hides that I have. This one I picked up, it was roadkill. Picked it up, skinned it out, and that's in another video. I'll put that link below for you. And I wanted to try some home tanning methods. So I ended up picking up a second coyote skin from a young man who had shot it with his bow last fall. Got a nice green pelt. I'm going to use a commercially available home tanning solution. So I skinned this thing out. I'm picking out burrs if you don't know what I'm doing here. I skinned this one out, and the process for both of them has been to salt the hide. I'm going to just scrape off this excess salt. Then I'm going to let it soak in another salt bath. After I soak this, then I'm going to need to flesh it. And I'll do that with a fleshing tool. So there's quite a bit of preparation that goes into getting these hides ready to even try to tan them. And your preparation definitely determines the outcome. You know, the amount of work you're going to put into this is definitely going to determine the outcome of how well this hide turns out. I'm going to call that good. Get it in this salt solution. I'm just going to let that soak, and then I'll take it out and let it drain. I skinned it, and I've salted it twice now overnight. Now what I'm going to do is put it in a salt bath.
I think, Squidgy.
Alright guys, here is my coyote pelt. Now I need to rinse it out. I'm going to drain it, and I'm going to scrape off any pieces of flesh or membrane that I see. So yeah, on to the next step. What you're trying to do here is separate this piece of flesh here, this little bit of membrane, from the real next to the fur skin. Because if you don't remove this stuff, it won't tan. And it'll just be stiff. So you've got to put the muscle into it and the work into getting that off, or your hide won't turn out. And it is not easy. It's a workout. And over there, my man split some wood. That's sexy. and you will definitely work up a sweat. I got this cape at a thrift store. You know, it's like for cutting hair. But man, it works great when you're working on stuff like this. Keeps all the grease and the goop off your clothes. Alright, I just cut the head off this because honestly, I'm not going to use it. So I might as well not waste my time cleaning it up and getting it out of there. I think I've cleaned this up as much as I want to. I'm done with it for now. Alright, now I'm just going to wash this hide. This is just warm, soapy water. I want to get as much grease out of this as you can. Now I'm just going to want to let this hang and partially dry before I tan it. That's the next step. I'm just going to let it hang. Holy cow, I bet it's pushing 60 right now. I had no idea it was supposed to get this nice today. I'll tell you one thing. Be prepared to sweat when you do this. Fleshing out a hide, it's just hard work. I mean, it's just hard work. Once in a while you get these pieces like this, you're fleshing it down. I just go ahead and trim it off with my knife. That way it seems to catch with my fleshing tool a little easier. But you gotta be careful because you go too deep and you put a hole in your hide, which I've definitely done before. Get a little too ambitious with your knife. These fleshing tools are dull to a certain degree. You can put a lot of pressure on them and you don't have to worry about damaging the hide. But as soon as you get your knife out, you gotta be careful. But this is not for the weak. Fleshing's a hard job. No doubt about it. Just like getting the grain off of deer hides. It's hard work. And there's no getting around it. You just gotta do it if you want a good finished product. No getting around it. It's work that has to be done. It's getting warm. Man, I had no idea it was supposed to get this nice today. Cooler it is when you do this, the better. Well guys, I've been at this about an hour. You can see I've come a long way. This is a good looking fleshed out pelt now. Anyway, ready to go. I'm going to wash this out. On to the next step. I washed it and then I rinsed it like 3 times till it was clear. And so it's just soaking wet right now. So I'm just going to let it drain. Next step will be the tanning. Yeah, there it is. Now I have both fleshed. One is tanning, one is ready to be tanned. Progress is good. It's cooling down. Hey guys, alright, now I'm to the point where I can apply the tanning solution to this hide. Said you needed the hide to be room temperature, so I had to bring it inside. And also, I had to warm up the solution. Now I ordered this online. What this is called is Deer Hunters and Trappers Hide Tanning Formula. Easy home tanning of all game hides and fur skins. Now this hide is been brought up to room temperature. I feel like a doctor. Okay, this hide is moist and still pliable. It says to just apply this with your hands into every area with gloves on. I want it to saturate, work it into the skin. Make sure that every area gets covered. Alright, now that I've got this solution all rubbed in, you want to, according to the directions, put it skin to skin again and leave it set for 12 to 18 hours. Nice thing is it doesn't, this solution doesn't seem to have a really strong smell or anything, and that's really good for me. I'm so smell sensitive. So I'm glad it doesn't have any kind of weirdness going on. After the 12 to 18 hours, then we're going to have to go ahead and air dry it slowly, which I'll probably just leave it in here, and then you work it as it's drying to get the skin soft and pliable. What I'm doing here right now is this one is still just a little bit damp, and you have to work these. You got to work on them while they're damp. And so I just came back out to my fleshing beam, and I'm just going to kind of work it across the edge here. Yeah, that's helping quite a bit. Just working it, getting it softened up. Now you want to do this while it's drying, because if you wait till it's dry, you'll just end up with a very stiff hide. Now see, that's coming together good. This is still just a little bit wet. So it's not wet, I would say, it's damp. Just a little damp. I really couldn't be more happy about how these turned out. The solution was easy to work with, and it left me with something that looks really nice that I could do at home. I mean, it's soft and supple, and you just have to remember to do all the steps correctly, and you'll end up with a really great finished product. So I'm totally excited about this. You know, it takes a lot of muscle and stuff, but I think I know when I picked up a roadkill beaver last year, and I took it to the tanner after I fleshed it and everything. It cost me $60 to get that thing tanned. I mean, it was way more than I thought it was going to be. Both of these I tanned with that bottle of tanner, and I still have some left. I think that was like $7 or $8. So just a little muscle, and I've got myself two really nice coyote pelts here. I think I might use this one as like a ground pad. I think that would work out pretty good. It's about the right size for me, torso-wise. And this is a nice winter fur. It's got a nice thick coat on here. And then this one is definitely rough-worthy. I've got one coat that I want to put a ruff on, and I'll definitely do that. So there you have it. Home tanned roadkill. You cannot beat it, guys. That just puts a smile on my face. I mean, you could pick up something off the road and turn it into something nice like that. I mean, shoot, I could just take a nap. That ain't too bad. Well, there you have it, guys. Home tanned coyote pelts. Pretty sweet. Hey, leave me your comments below and let me know if you've ever tried this, or if you have a better way of doing this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And hey, if you're new to this channel and you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you. Hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to get outside and get happy. Until next time.